Hey guys, this is Jorge Jimenez from RawGamePlay.com. I'm at the crowded Ubisoft booth with Krystal from the Frag dolls. We're going to talk a little bit about Assassin's Creed multiplayer and a little bit about the Frag dolls. Krystal, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm Siren of the Frag dolls.
And we're here watching Assassin's Creed multiplayer right now. Can you tell me a little bit about the multiplayer mode that's being played here at Comic-Con right now?
So today we're doing Deathmatch, so it's a brand new mode. There is no compass, so a lot of people are used to Brotherhood, used to kind of similar to the Wanted mode. They're used to having a little bit of direction, a little bit of guidance, but this one's a little bit more difficult without that compass. They're given a contract. That contract, the whole objective is just to go find them, kill them, and assassinate them while other people are pursuing you. And it's not based on this mode, it's not based on the most kills, it's based on the best style points. But they're awarded for streaks, for using your abilities. You also can get points by stunning someone that's coming after you, so there's tons of different ways to get points.
From what I noticed when I played in my time with the beta, it isn't who gets the most kills, it's who gets the most stealth kills.
Yeah.
And so sometimes the flashy kill will get you more points than just running up to a person, everyone blending with all the alarms going on. Because I noticed one kill like that gets you 100 points, but if you kill someone from a bench while in disguise, that jumps up to like 500 to 600. So theoretically, a guy with 15 kills could lose to a guy with 5.
Correct.
It just comes down to the kind of style right there. Any other modes you'd like to tell us about while we're here that they've announced?
The only one I'm allowed to talk about is actually the Deathmatch mode, and we are playing it on Knights Hospital, which is the new map. The one thing too about you were saying about being the whole discreet, there is a new bar in there that has... Don't you love when people do that?
Yeah, it's great.
There's a new bar in there. It's about being discreet, and if it goes all the way up to incognito, like you were saying, if you hide on a bench, if you go into the hay barrels, again, more points that are awarded. So I think that's a new feature that a lot of people we're trying to show them is don't run around like a chicken with your head cut off, because yeah, you'll get the kills.
Don't be a guy running on the rooftop, jumping out.
Correct, and assassins are badass, and assassins aren't out there just to start, running around. You're supposed to be sneaky, so that's what we're trying to tell people today.
Right. And from the looks of it, everyone looks like they're having a good time with the game. How about you can tell me a little bit about the Frag dolls? What is a Frag doll?
What is a Frag doll? That's the #1 question. We are a marketing promotions team that works with Ubisoft. It's been about 7-8 years now that we've been partnering with them. They're one of our biggest sponsors. We work directly as employees for the company. And we're a team of female gamers. There's 9 of us now that we, all different walks of life. We got professional gamers on the team, we've got casual gamers on the team, we've got your geeky, techie girls on the team, and we're here just to get more females into the industry and be able to talk to other gamers. We relate. You're not just gonna get someone talking about the game that has no idea what's going on. We are true hardcore fans of these games, so why not have a hardcore fan teach you how to play a hardcore game?
That makes sense. And being that you said, female gamer, what is the most common misconception about being a female gamer, especially at a place like this when you walk up, hey, I'm a Frag doll, I'm a female gamer, I will probably kick your ass at Gears or Assassin's Creed. What's kind of the reaction there? Is it more like you kind of have to prove it, or?
It's funny because in person, when you say that, they believe you, and especially in an environment in person. On live is where you get into that whole like, oh, you probably suck, you're probably fat, get back in the kitchen, that whole talk, but in person, I've never had anybody actually talk crap to me. I don't know.
It is funny when you have kind of the anonymity of the internet, when when you're hiding behind a microphone and you're a million miles away, some people become a lot more brave.
Yeah.
And so from the Assassin's Creed here, what has been maybe your most favorite, because I know there's a ton of assassinations or just a ton of ways to just take people down.
Yeah.
I know I already have a personal favorite how to kill people in this game. What is yours?
My favorite way, I like to use the abilities. There's 3 different abilities that you can choose from that are preset, and I love using the knives. I like to pretty much just target onto somebody. That's another feature that we're trying to show everybody to use, just targeting on. Throw a knife at them and be sneaky and just do an aerial assassination. I'm the type of player that hides on the roofs. A lot of people don't like to play that way, but I'll be sneaky, hide up there, throw a knife at them, and then just swan dive down and assassinate them.
Yeah. My favorite has been being in disguise and then walking up behind the person, or having someone chase you, because it is kind of like a cat and mouse kind of mode, where on top of you chasing someone, someone's chasing after you. So my favorite has been blending into a crowd of people who look like me, disguising, changing into someone else, and watching them assassinate the wrong person, which is really cool.
You're a smart player, that's why. He's a smart player. Morphing and hiding in the crowds, that's the way to do it.
Well, you have a game with abilities, it's so much more fun to be stealthy, like you said, be the assassin. Like, Ezio is an assassin. This is the only time you actually get to be that badass assassin.
In the campaign too, we're showing the multiplayer, but we're still talking about campaign to people, because Assassin's Creed fans, they're hardcore fans. Like, they love the story. Assassins is all about the story. and you get to play as Desmond, you get to play as Ezio, but you actually get to go back into Altair's past, and you get to see how he became a master assassin. So it's cool to be able to see a little bit more into Altair's history.
Assassin's Creed Revelations. So, is this the end of Ezio's story?
I want to cry, no. We love Ezio. This is his last and final chapter. If you can see from up in some of the pictures and some of the art, he's gained a few pounds.
He's a little older,
a little gray.
You know.
There's one part in one of the demos where he climbs up the top of the roof and he's like, this used to be so easy, and it's just like, oh, Ezio, but this is his last one.
Yeah, I did notice that with Ubisoft, they like aging their characters, like they did with Sam Fisher and Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
So in Revelations, like the title Revelations, will we finally get answers to the millions of questions? And I'm sure while playing the game, you'll have more questions to ask.
Yes.
But will we have some sort of closure in this game?
You will have a little bit of closure. I can't say anything without spoiling it, so I'm not going to go there, but you'll have a little bit of closure to help you out and being able to see why things happened the way they did and get a little bit more history on that. And finally, I know a lot of people are kind of left with a cliffhanger, so those will be answered and you'll know why.
Yes, Desmond ended the game doing a very bad thing. So we're here, Assassin's Creed at Comic-Con. If you're not here, be here. It's a fun game to play. Krystal from Frag, thank you very much.
Thank you,
do you guys have a website or Twitter that we can keep tracking you guys?
Yes, everything is fragdolls.com. So our website is fragdolls.com.
It's a very busy booth. People are just coming in and out. So fragdolls.com. This is Krystal. We're here. Release date for Assassin's Creed finally.
November 15th, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Hey, this is Jorge from RawGamePlay.com. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff on the bottom of that YouTube channel. And we're here at Comic-Con. Why aren't you here?
Peace out.